All right. How many of you like massage? How many do not like massage? Okay, so there are some among it. What about brain massage? I'm not talking about head massage. Have you ever heard of brain massage? What is the brain massage? Can anyone tell me? Let's see if what you are thinking it is. So, classical music, listening to classical music is as massaging your brain. And do you know any story in the Bible where it talks about some benefits of somebody playing the harp and somebody else got really still and quiet and couldn't do anything harmful? Right. So it shows that God has put some really special properties in the right sound of music. Now, not every music does the brain massage. Some can, I don't know what you call it, can shake our brains. But the right music can do a brain massage. Now, what are the benefits of a massage? What it's supposed to do? Even if you don't like it, what it's supposed to do for us when we do massage? Why do we need massage in the first place? Right, relaxation, it kind of releases all the tension, increases circulation. So all the benefits that we normally get from the regular massage, the brain gets the same benefits pretty much by listening to classical or church music that has the right beat, not the one that makes your brain jump off your, skull, something. Now, music, if you didn't know, it activates our entire brain. And it's very interesting. A lot of patients who recover from stroke, when you have a stroke, a lot of people lose their memories. So they cannot recall, sometimes even things that just happened to them recently or songs, but when they start singing, the memory come back. We just, not too long ago, we met with somebody that Mark knows, and she had, that stroke, and she couldn't remember things, but she said it was so amazing. The moment I would start singing, the words would just come back. So it's so much easier to recall memory by singing. So again, the brain is an amazing, amazing organ that God has created that we still know probably very little about it. And at the same time, it's one of those organs that it's kind of the control power and is the most attacked organ by the enemy, because he knows if you want to attack something, you attack the most important part, the control power, right? So that's where the battle is given. So that's why it's very good to do things that can help our complicated machinery work better. Because if we look just at a picture of a brain, it's so amazing of all the functions that it does. So no wonder something goes wrong. Because sometimes even when I looked in the car, like you lift the hood of the car and you look and it's like, how to disconnect, and this is so much, and it's not that much connection comparing to the brain. There's just so much more that the brain has. So it's very easy for something to go off. So now, I want to just share with you some of the benefits of listening to classical music. So, increases interest in reading and learning. Is that good for us to like to read and learn? Strengthens brain power. Do we want a weak brain or a strong brain? So, encourages good lifestyle habits, allows frontal lobe to filter information. Now, frontal lobe, we learned before, it's the part of the brain, the frontal part, which is the seat of judgment is also called, where everything that we see, we hear, kind of has to be filtered through there. So certain types of music can numb the frontal lobe, which means that everything can be just poured in without any filters. So is it important to allow the frontal lobe to have some say in what we see, excuse me, what you hear? Right, so the right type of music will help the frontal lobe to filter the information and also increases spiritual pursuits. Is that important? As well as increases productivity, strengthens creativity, especially for children. It's so good, like in the background in the house, just play some nice soothing music. You'll see how it helps their moods to be different, and it just increases creativity. And And also decreases irritability. Don't you like that? I don't know about you, but sometimes when I work, some of my colleagues like to play, on their phone, some of this music that I just feel like my brain does like this. And it just makes me so stressed. And I remember one doctor, I think he just saw and he just went and just clicked it. I was like, I cannot hear that anymore because it was so disturbing. Like you cannot think when it's that type of music that's constantly feeling like it's kind of beating your brain up. So it definitely makes you not very calm. So that's very important to listen to the right music. Now, improves self-control. I think this is one of the most important parts. I mean, everything is important, but self-control is something that we definitely want to, what do we call self-control in other words? Self-control, what's another word for self-control? Temperance, right. And then also encourages fitness. So listening to the right music, it kind of makes us do things that are right for us and that also right for others. Now, also, it's proven scientifically that can help relieve stress, anxiety, and depression, and also has beneficial effects on the heart rate and blood pressure. And that's been going around for quite a while when, people were, blood pressure and heart rates were measured while listening to rock music and listening to classical music. There's quite a difference on there. And also, it's so interesting. You can benefit from it even if you don't like it. Isn't that interesting? So you can benefit from the brain massage even if you don't like it because you will start liking it. That's what the studies are showing so far, that even if you don't like it, the more you listen, the more you see the benefits, you will start liking it. Now, does the Bible talk about music? It does talk a lot about music. So one of the verses that I want to leave you with is, speak to one another with psalms, hymns, and spiritual songs. Sing and make music in your heart to the Lord. Ephesians 5:19. Now, I would like to encourage you as you try to make your selections when you drive, try to listen to something that will put your mind at ease, not something that will constantly disturb you. And it's recommended that at least 15 to half an hour minutes a day, it's very good to listen to some classical music to just allow your mind to rest and think about something that's spiritual, something that's uplifting, and that will help so much more to deal with all these stress, anxieties that we are in right now. So I hope that you'll find this useful, and let me know if you experience it and if you see the benefits.